Hello, welcome to an architecture stream. This is for the DROD Rapid Architecture Contest, which will be starting in a few minutes. So the Rapid Architecture Contest will be about making 3 rooms quickly using 10 prompts that were generated. There were 2 people that were responsible for the generation. They each made a list and took the 5 prompts they liked from the others and compiled everything together. At least that's my understanding. So with that, okay, yep, seems like recording is good. I haven't streamed in a while. Since I don't know what the prompts are going to be, let's go with deep spaces. Seems blind-ish. Alright, I'm just waiting for the prompts to be loaded. Should be a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes of wait. I will, in the archived version, I will have a timestamp so you can skip ahead to when it actually starts. So there are a ton of elements in DROD. Oh, I should probably post in chat that I'm live. There are a ton of elements in DROD. So it'll be really interesting to see what stuff we're being told to do, and also to see whether the prompts are just going to be, use a roach queen, or if it'll be more complicated things like an interaction, Slayer runs away from soldier kind of stuff, which is actually a real interaction that you can find in the official idea generator. I built a room around it once. It was rather contrived. In fact, that was the very first DROD room I ever built, which is being put in post-mastery for my very first hold if I ever actually release it. I haven't worked on that in about 2 years, so someday. So the microphone shows that my voice is coming through. I am speaking quieter than usual because there was a noise complaint in my building. I don't think it was from me because I don't know what I could be doing that would be making the noise, and I don't hear anybody ever anywhere. But, just to be safe, it is 1 a.m. here. Saturday night. Saturday night, Sunday morning, 1 a.m. As a courtesy, I shouldn't be too noisy. I think it'll be fine though. I did a quick test recording and my voice comes through much louder than the game music with this as it is. And when it goes mute, that's me. Game goes mute, that's when I've lost focus because I'm checking the forum. 1 minute. So I don't really have much of a plan going into this. Like I said, there are 10 prompts. I'm not even sure, like, the details of the contest itself are somewhat vague. So I think... And it's starting now, okay. Refresh time, list of prompts. Okay, keep in mind to interpret the prompts creatively. Just keep in mind that people are voting based on how you handle the prompts, and you may score lower if they think your interpretation strayed too far. Okay, so okay, thanks to Rapscuttle, that was the other person. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear. So my initial idea was to go 3, 3, and 4 with the prompts. So I'm going to use this middle space. I'm just going to quickly draw out so just draw out what the prompts are, and then, although some of these aren't really going to work for that. So we have swapping between Ethro and a Wubba. I'm guessing change character role. That might be interesting.
Wait there. I'll be along shortly.
Journey to Rooted Hold abridged. Oh dear. Unconventional trapdoor puzzle. Monster smuggling. I don't even know what that would mean. Here it is. Blow up dead goblins. A room containing exactly one roach. Doesn't say that it can't include other monsters. But I guess that's a thing. Use goblin to kill snake. Construct and fire trap controls whether construct revives or not. Traffic jam. And third time's the charm. Okay. So this is probably not a very efficient use of my first few minutes here. But the general idea is I wanted to try to put 3 of these into a single room. So right away I'm seeing Journey to Rooted Hold abridged and Blow Up Dead Golems. Those two go together. Of course, this is in a single room. I guess Goblin and Snake. So we'll put those three into here.
Wait there. I'll be along shortly.
Goblin and Snake. That's fine. So we'll put those 3 there. Okay, weird scripting type stuff. Well, okay, we're going to do a weird trapdoor puzzle. Again, it was never specified if we had to use all of the prompts or not, but this is what we're doing. So these 3 things can all interact with trapdoors in interesting ways. I might do this room first, because I think this will be the easiest to work with. So we have a construct that can drop trapdoors, Wubba player role that does not drop trapdoors, but Beethroat does drop trapdoors. So we can do something with that. And that leaves... Okay, I have had inspiration. Traffic jam, there we go. Something with lots of citizens and a single roach. And monster smuggling. We will interpret that to be moving the roach on a platform over water, I guess. And third time's the charm, doing something 3 times. Doesn't necessarily have to be a multipass room. That's my indicator for that. Okay, so that's how I've divided up the things. Starting here. I'm quickly going to check the main chat just to see. Nothing important in main chat. Okay. I guess I could have my own chat open too. Nobody seems to have commented there, but that's fine. I don't really think I'll be paying attention to that all that much. Okay, so first of all, we want a little bit of scripting here. Wait for player to touch me. Set player role. Throw. Okay, wait for player to touch me, set player role, throw. Go to. I think we need a wait 0 in here. Maybe? Maybe not. Because wait for the player to touch me is already a wait command, so we might not need this. But regardless, this is just going to ensure that you wait at least 2 turns, which should be sufficient. Player roll. So I have my scripting done. Let's just give that a quick test. Wubba. I wait there, nothing happens. Just because that turns me into a Wubba. Turns me into throw. Seems to be working. This means that I have 2 different gimmicks here that both are going to be kind of one use. So I think what we're going to do, something like this. Okay, so trapdoor puzzle. Unconventional trapdoor. Well, if there's one thing I like mixing with trapdoors, it is orbs. Orbs and trapdoors, it's an old classic, everybody loves it. And by everybody, I mean at least 2 people. So I don't want to just have a bunch of alcoves. Okay, so we can combine it with the fire traps here. So we're gonna have, this is way too big. Easily fixed. I can worry about the outside in a moment. For now, 8 is 8 what I want? Maybe. I think smaller makes this more interesting. Okay. Already 10 minutes, huh? So what kind of a gadget do we want? I guess we can go corners. Do something like this. I feel like I'm kind of copying a room from Entry Point now. But I guess that kind of happens. It's a little bit different, but the basic idea is similar. So we're going to go up here. Okay. Dragon Vogel commenting in main chat, just saying that he likes what he sees from everybody, so that's good. He probably didn't get to the part where I put a bunch of orbs on my trapdoor puzzle, but I don't know. Is he opposed to that sort of thing? I think he might be. Okay. So what we're going to do here. So we're going to have. So let's get the mechanism set up right first. This obviously doesn't work because why would you bring the construct here? That's why. Okay, so you hit the orb. It toggles this. It also opens this. Turns that on. This needs to be extended one further. That closes that. On. Let's make sure everything's right. Okay. Open does mean on. Definitely want that to be a close. Okay. We're going to do that. What's the first thing you do? Make it so that it's actually possible to get in and out. So that accounts for two things. Trapdoor and construct. Kind of. But then we have to have Wubba. Oh, so this is a problem. Okay. Kind of thinking we're going to go rotational symmetry here. Which means... worry about it too much, but just throw some things down so I can think about it. So where is the construct coming from? How does the Wubba play into this? Because the Wubba could be interesting, because if we have to cross the trapdoors as a Wubba with the construct chasing us, well... Oh. Construct isn't even hostile. Okay. Construct cannot hurt us. We do not draw trapdoors. Okay. Expected behavior. Let's just make sure. Even when we change player role. Wait. Yeah, even when we change player role. Construct still sees us after we've hit the power token. Okay, so forced to hit the power token. One more question. So this means we can hit the orb with the Wubba. Interesting. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is that we're going to have a two sort of stages to this. We're not going to be switching back and forth between Bthrow and the Webba. Instead, what we want to do is have Bthrow and the construct have to dance across the trapdoors a number of times. And then you transform into a Webba and have to get out, with the construct cleaning up the rest of the path behind you as you get out. Okay. So at this point, the room is basically done, and it's just a matter of playing around with it until we get something that seems kind of cool. So we're gonna go... something like... you start there. And that way... starts dead. Okay. The problem with this well, okay. Just for the sake of... keeping everything the same. This construct is going to be awake to start, and it's going to step on this pressure plate, which is going to close the door, which does nothing. I guess we could have the door start open. Just so that... see that? Okay. So from here, we want... that to be open. So in order to do that, let's just go with something trivial. Okay. That was removed because... now we have a problem where one thing, this should be over one more if I want to be consistent. We'll leave it where it is, that's fine. So I don't think we need to do 4 passes because that's kind of ridiculous, and also let's break the symmetry to make this a little bit more interesting. Already 20 minutes, it's okay. I spent 10 minutes just organizing the elements. A few more minutes to finish this room. So from here, I guess we'll just go to here and have this. Okay. Okay. Should be not too difficult to do. This is awkward though. Okay, let's move that up one. That. That's fine. Right. Let's do it like that. Okay. Okay, and then that we become Webba. Wait for player. Wait for entity player. And this no longer needs to be a loop. Let's quickly get these orb connections figured out. So from here, it's fine. Close, open that. And then when we hit this, it's fine. This is going to close that, open that, turn that on. Open, close. I guess I don't have to be closing those. Okay. And then just a reminder that you can orbs. I'm spending too long on one room. Okay. Need to make sure that this is still possible, and if I do this, yeah, that's what happens. Which, because this door is still open, let's make that. Did I forget to wire? I did. And then from this position, we need to clear all the remaining trapdoors. So, a couple of things I don't like about this room right away. A few things I don't like about the room right away. I don't like that either, because then you get your sword back. You could stab the construct. There's all sorts of stuff I don't like about this room. This room is not good. That's actually kind of interesting, though. If I have that there, it forces Beathro to come through here before going through here. Do I just assume that this room is possible and move on to the next one? We have to kill the construct. How are we killing the construct at the end? We're getting construct back onto this. How are we getting this? Open, close. Something like that. Okay. So I would really like to not be able to rely on this door. I think that makes it too easy. We're actually gonna go close it. Okay. This is a problem. Is it? That might be fine. Yikes. I'm sure this is possible, but I don't want to be spending too much time with it at the moment. Okay, well, I can just go up there.
Exterminate.
This means I can't get construct out. There's a little bit of a problem.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
So there's a tile I missed.
Exterminate.
So I mean, this room is technically possible because I could have just hit that. Okay, good enough. Next room. Redux of the whole Journey to Rooted Hold, huh? Abridged? Well, start here. This one... I guess we'll start with a joke. Start with a joke or a reference. Okay, there's stairs going down. It's okay, the stairs won't be accessible. Don't worry about it.
I'm back.
Hey, it's young Half and a Goblin. Okay. That's how the hold started. Command. Wait 3 turns before doing dialogue. Speech. Goblin. Physical. Little bumpy. Eye. Nose. Away. Activate item at. If wait for clean room and else. Okay. Here.
Wait there. I'll be along shortly.
Player enters on room entrance. Journey to Rooted Hold. The entire hold was just one big bomb maze, right? We have to be careful here, because we need it to be possible to blow up the golem in a meaningful way, and we can't use pressure plates because this is Journey to Rooted Hold. Okay. that later. I mean, blow up dead golems. It is plural. Okay, we can make it plural. Ah, that's a problem. Where's bomb? Here it is. Okay.
The wisp will find you. The hook will follow.
We are now forcing you to blow up dead golems. It's not very creative, but you know, the only way to kill those guards is to, in fact, blow up the bombs. Okay. Which means that we want, in the very center of this room, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to want some tiles that are safe. Good. So where are we blowing this up? We're going to need to have a big runaround. Well, that's obvious. Where we blow it up is going to be right here. This is where we do it. We have a serpent in there, so we cannot go in safely. I don't want to put a bomb in the center of that because that would ruin everything. There we go. There's our fuse, which is going to eventually blow up all the bombs. So the only way to kill this serpent is to get an enemy in here. I want to make the chamber a little bit bigger, actually, because this is getting a bit cramped. I mean, it's a bomb maze. It's going to be cramped. Yeah, I guess the serpent's now facing the other direction. The reason I'm doing that is because you know how slayers work. And with that set up, it is impossible to get a slayer to move into this little sequence, this little area. Of course, it's also impossible for DROD to get in there. So, that's not great. I mean, it would be in keeping with Journey to Rooted to have unintended solutions. The idea is we don't want the Slayer just stepping in here and killing the serpent. Okay. Do that. We have a yellow door here. I'm going to lose points for this with the golems, but you know, it's got to be done. Okay, I think that's doable. Okay. Not possible to get through here. It is now. Yep, possible to get through all of this. This is actually quite lenient down here. There were a few rooms like this. No, that's going to be a bit tight. Okay. So then... we make a lovely horde room. Nope. Again, we don't want anything coming in here except for the goblin. And yeah, we can only get over this far, so we can't lure a roach in there. Could maybe scare a roach queen in there if we tried hard enough. Okay, let's get rid of those queens. In fact, well, we do all of that. Put one more here for good measure. On there for good measure. Okay, so we have an old school horde room here. Should be reminiscent of a couple of Journey to Rid Hold rooms. And Goblin comes along this way. Just gonna... I don't know if I should be checking careful chat, actually, because there might be spoilers about what other people are doing. I was wondering if my stream goes down, it would be nice to know, but I guess I just won't worry about it. If it goes down, it goes down. Okay. So if you're creative enough, you might be able to get a golem into here. I'm not going to worry about it. That would be an unintended solution. Okay, so finally... final pieces that make this work. We have an orb here. We don't. A door here. Behind which put a couple more guards. Because fighting guards in bombs is fun. Hmm. Toggle. Okay. These have to be roach queens, because I don't want them escaping on the first turn. We hit that. We hit that. Because that's gonna hit, so this is gonna be open. Right. Starts open. It's open. It's turn 1. Or turn 3 or whenever. Eventually,
Got it.
we get that. Toggles these. Opens both of these. This gets us the goblin. We hit this. That should be impossible for B-throw to hit. So Half hits that. And you bump the door. And then should be possible to get through all of this. Finally, we have that amount of time to get from the fuse to here with health. Now, one problem. Well, that's just going to be some advanced health then. You're going to hit this to get health, and then you're going to have to recenter health, because when he's here, he's going to be inaccessible. That's going to be annoying. Pretty sure this room's possible. Let's go to the next one. This is so bad. Okay. This is a room with a bunch of citizens, single roach, a raft, and we need to do something 3 times. We have to get the roach somewhere. Well, let's just lead all the citizens and the roach. 3 times the charm. Okay, so third location is where you get to kill the you get to kill the roach at the third place. Okay. Here we have our water. Why am I wasting time with this? Water, make it a nice 3x3, nice and simple. Okay. Here's our roach. Okay. This will be open. And a citizen is standing on this. Get this over to here. Here, we get a weird shaped raft, because why not? Because that's needlessly complicated. Let's not do that. Citizen here. Citizen. Here, 7 minutes. Why does this matter? This matters because you can't get a raft through there. Having all the rafts be the same size makes it easy to constrain where the rafts can go. This raft cannot leave this area. Okay, that's fine. I have not tested these rooms at all. I guess the 10-minute testing period at the end will come in handy at the end. Okay, so where does this go? Here. Third time's the charm is not going to happen. Also, traffic jam. I mean, this room qualifies for traffic jam. I declare it so. So we don't need it here anymore. So third time's the charm. We'll take that very loosely to mean we have 3 stations that all have citizens at them. That's not what I wanted to do. Move that. You can get this platform through, that's fine. You still need the door. This is awkward. Okay, it's awkward because I'm using a door instead of arrows. This is just here as a tool to move citizens around. I don't think we want that. Okay. There we go. That's our play space. Yeah. How are we going to... it's doable. You can block with 1 citizen here with your body and sword. I think I have 4 minutes, so I think I just need to throw something down and say it's done. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. So here, another station. Two, 3. Okay, and why do we need this roach? Need the roach is right here. Um, yeah, that's fine. That opens that. Great. Okay. I'm finished. Now, I could use the roach for some of this, maybe. That's a little bit... Got extra space here. Oh dear. Okay, well I got you down there, but it doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Okay. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I got a minute left. Well, easy fix for that. Is to do this. And double check these pressure plates. Possible? I think these rooms are possible. I think this is the room I'm actually happiest with, just the way it turned out. Oh, if we're being true to Journey to Rooted Hold, we shouldn't have checkpoints. Let's not be like that. Alright, well, technically it's time, so I guess... I guess I'm done. Yep, there's a time's up in chat. I'll just have some stairs and hold. Blue door. And there. I didn't test a single room the whole way through. Spent way too much time on the first one. This is maybe possible. Oh, so bad. This is so bad. This one I'm positive. This one's possible. It's actually not a bad room, maybe. This one should be possible, I'm pretty sure. Combat might be annoying, but it should be doable. And this one I just don't know. Alright. Calling it there, so I guess I stopped streaming. I'm going to rename this quickly to Rapid Disaster. Okay. Just so that it's different from everybody else's. And that's it for the stream. Thank you for anybody who's watched, and hopefully you don't find the rooms to be too aggravating to play through.